Hi children, welcome to another story, The Fly That Forgot Its Name. Once upon a time in a bustling garden, there lived a rather forgetful fly. This fly, however, was not like any other ordinary fly. It had a name, but it had forgotten it. Yes, you read that right. It forgot its own name. Now, this forgetful fly zipped and zapped around the garden, bumping into flowers and leaves and sometimes even into other insects. Whenever someone asked, "What's your name?" the fly would buzz, it's on the tip of my wings. Just give me a moment." But moments turned into minutes, and minutes turned into hours, and the fly still couldn't remember its name. The other insects in the garden found this quite amusing. The ladybugs giggled, the bees chuckled, and the wise old spider, who had seen many things in his 8-legged life, couldn't help but smile. They decided to help the forgetful fly remember its name. First, the ladybugs tried to help by writing down possible names on little pieces of leaves and giving them to the fly. They suggested names like Buzz, Buzzy, and Fly Guy. But the forgetful fly just couldn't shake the feeling that none of those names were right. Next, the bees offered to organize a naming ceremony. They gathered all the insects in the garden and announced, "We shall now name our friend the Forgetful Fly." They came up with grandiose names like Lord Flapington and Sir Bumblewing. The fly blushed but still couldn't connect with any of those names. Finally, the wise old spider approached the forgetful fly. "Young one," he said in his deep, wise voice, "sometimes the answer is not out there. It's within you." The fly looked puzzled. "Look deep into your heart," the spider continued, "and listen to what it tells you." The forgetful fly took a moment to reflect. It closed its eyes, fluttered its tiny wings, and listened to its heart. After a while, its eyes opened wide and a big smile spread across its face. It had finally remembered its name. With great excitement, the forgetful fly announced, "I remember! My name is Flutterby." The garden erupted in cheers and applause. The ladybugs clapped their tiny red hands, the bees buzzed with joy, and even the wise old spider nodded in approval. From that day on, Flutterby the fly never forgot its name again. It zipped and zapped through the garden, introducing itself proudly to every insect it met. As for the other insects, they learned that sometimes the most important answers can be found within ourselves, even if it takes a little reflection and a wise friend to help us discover them. And so, in the bustling garden, where every insect had a name, Flutterby the fly lived happily ever after, never forgetting who it was or where it belonged.